Yeah, we're on live stream. Anyway, so in our little room here, there's our cooking device, microwave. It's better than what I normally have over here, which is nothing. Nice comfortable bed. The bed is very comfortable here. And I know I put out that video. I wanted to put out that video that I did about, it's like 20 something minutes. And it's showing that whole area that I went to. It's a very nice area. I really enjoyed it there. I think probably enjoyed that actually more than Boracay. It was so peaceful and relaxing out there. It's at the bottom of Mindoro. Yeah, it just felt so good. And the temperature was great. I mean, we didn't need aircon and it stayed cool out there. I had all the close, well, at the beach. But anyway, I know some people are wanting to have some other videos about girls, relationships, stuff like that, dating. So, trying to get that out. Some stuff about that, more stuff about that. But I also know someone wants more about places, different places. Gotta get some of that out too. But anyway, gotta finish this coffee because it's starting to get cold. What's up, Tiffany? How you doing? And Lorraine. Hey, where you from? I'm in the Philippines. I am from USA. Oh man, I wonder if I gotta fit something here. Mark, what's up, man? How's it going? Where you from? 1 second, guys. Okay, Tiffany's from Philippines. Mark is from England. Awesome. Hey, babe, can I get outside? I'm gonna go out there to the router and so show you out the window here where we're at in the Philippines. Welcome to the live stream, guys. I appreciate y'all coming in. And this is where we're at. We're at Makati. Yeah, Makati, which is in Manila. And I'm going to chill out in this rocking chair. Staying at this hotel for a month. And my job with my channel is to help people learn about the Philippines, if you have any questions about the Philippines. And also just hang out with people from different parts of the world. I thought that was people over there, but it's actually clothes on the clothesline. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can focus in. And sometimes we do like games and stuff like that on here. But anyway, waiting for my regular people to show up. I haven't seen y'all before. I don't think so. I might have Barham. Actually, I might have seen y'all before, maybe one time. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? Check out the weird picture. This reminds me of Mick Jagger, the singer. What's that song that Mick Jagger used to sing? One of the Mick Jagger songs. I'm just waking up over here in the Philippines. I know it's pretty late. It's already, what do they call it, Tiffany? I think Tiffany's Filipina. Gabi Hapon. It's already Hapon, I guess. That's what they call it. Hapon. And, oh my God, let's see. Maganda, Maganda, Hapon, Maganda, Gabi. Gabi would be nighttime. My girlfriend's using the microwave to make some bacon. This new coffee I'm drinking is really good, by the way. It's a sugar-free 3-in-1 Nescafe that has stevia, the plant stevia from Japan in it. So, which is supposed to be a lot better for you, and it's very tasty. So I recommend it. Anyway, let me turn all chat messages on. So, how are you guys doing today? Anybody want to talk? Let's see, all messages. I've been over here for about 3 years now, almost, and was planning on just being with this one girl in the Philippines. That's the whole reason I came. I didn't know anything about this country, but I did have a friend that was from this country, and when I came over, she was not a good girl, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't really want to go back to the U.S. For one, I don't like flying on a plane, so I didn't want to get back on a plane. Like I said, I was planning on staying here with her forever for the rest of our lives. So I don't like planes, but in U.S. is all the way on the other side of the world, so that's like 20 hours away, something like that. Another thing is, I didn't really want to date the girls over in the U.S. You know, I got divorced about 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. With the separation, it was about 4 years. With a 1 year separation, we had to deal with the government. But anyway, I guess I'm waking up the neighbors. Um, and so I was like, okay, I think I'll just stay here and try to find another girl that I'll be crazy about, you know. And that's one thing I tell people is when you fall for somebody, don't just fall in like regular love, and make sure they're in deep love, and make sure you're in deep love, and that way it's very, very strong when it's like deep love for both of you. And the weird thing about the Philippines is you have these power lines that are crazy all over the Philippines, right? Different places. Here, these are pretty strong power lines. Try to turn it around. Look, that's like back in the U.S. there, better, a lot better than what I would normally see out here. Trying to find some other ones to show y'all, but I don't see any other ones. And I still don't see any of my normal people in here. Tiffany, Mark, have y'all been in a live stream before? My live stream before? I think y'all might have been one time. I think I said. So yeah, I started this whole YouTube channel over a year ago. Did the power lines hum? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't hear them, Chris. I hear something humming though, but I think it's this way. But yeah, it's hard to tell because I'm inside. I'm inside here, so it's hard to tell. Let's see what else we can see since, I'm sort of like just being Maritis this morning. Looks like a young girl's over there doing some kind of work. We got the motorcycles out riding down the highway. This is, I think this is the busiest road in Manila, I believe, but it doesn't look very, very busy. Oh, no, it's not. I don't think it's the busiest. Hold on, is it the busiest? Yeah, I do. I don't know. I forgot. But anyway, um, it's probably not the busiest road. But you see, she's over there working on top of the rooftop. Yeah, so they have the house here. They have the place down there to put the vehicle. Then they have a second level for their living, and then they have the rooftop where they can chill and enjoy with the plants and everything. We have that here where I'm staying at too. So I'm on the fifth floor, and we got one more um, area up top on the roof, but I don't get Wi-Fi up there, so that's why I'm not going to be going up there. But I will have a video out about this place and the cost of the place, and showing the rooftop and the room and everything. You see, the streets are not dirt street; they're just streets. Okay, I guess that would be concrete. It looks like old satellite over there. And this is another place to stay. It's another little hotel to stay at. Then there's a convenience store around the corner from here. If anybody wants to play game in here, well, there's only one person, so there's no use in really talking about it. But anyway, I'll try to stay on. I normally don't stay on if there's only like one person in the freaking thing, but I'll try to stay on and turn this around because I know YouTube will eventually say, hey, Mike's on live stream to other people, and then maybe people will show up. Chris, I think I've seen you before in here. Chris, I'm trying to remember. Where are you from? Hold on, there was a Chris I met from England. Are you the Chris from England? Yeah, I was out walking about 2 days ago. I, I have regular people that show up. I don't know why they're not showing up today. I don't know, maybe they're taking a break or something. I don't know. And that, yeah, Barham, that definitely sounds England. Mark Barham. I guess the signal's good. It looks like it's fine. Yeah, now there's 4 people, so it looks like it's fine. But anyway, yeah, if anybody has any questions about the Philippines, that's why I'm here, to help about that. I have almost 1,000 videos on my channel. And I've been to about half of the different places here. A lot of different islands. There's about over 7,000. There's over 7,000 islands. They say it's about 7,600, but there's a lot of them that are under the water. And I've never really looked into how many of them are under the water. But I know one country that has more islands than the Philippines. Anybody can guess it? There might be more than one, but I know one country that has more islands than the Philippines. I think it's the only country that has more islands than the Philippines. But yeah, this is the place here, the hallway. We tend to have quite a few people staying a long time at this hotel because the rate is a lot cheaper than the daily rate. The daily rate is if you get it through Agoda, it's about 1,300. So that's about 20, maybe $22, $21, probably about $21, $22. I'm low on battery. What's up, Loti? How you doing, bro? You need to plug your phone in, bro. Yeah, I'm about 73%, it looks like. Loti is, um, I think in Philippines. I think he's in Manila. Is that right, Loti? Are you in Manila? I'm be real with you. I don't think he's ever told me where. I'm just guessing. But there's 25 million people in Manila. That's a lot of freaking people. And in the Philippines itself, I don't know, I think it's somewhere near 150 million people, I believe. It's amazing because it's such a small country on how many people live here. And to take 25 million, put them in this one little area. Let's see, I'm going to try to say your name, bro. McConaughey. How you doing, McConaughey? And maybe Chris didn't catch it, but I was saying Chris. So is this the Chris that I met the other day from the UK? Why? You know, I'm trying to figure out if there's anybody from England in here. Why is it called England still, or is it called UK? Is it bad to call it England? What's the reason for the whole change? Am I supposed to call it UK? Am I supposed to call it England? I don't know. Anyway, I like for people to come from around the world to come into the live, and we learn about our different countries, you know, different places and so forth. Respect each other, respect each other's religion, respect each other's culture, that kind of stuff. That's how I started the whole, you know, when I started live streaming. That's why I've gotten people here from India. None of these people are here right now. I don't know why. But anyway, India, Sri Lanka, of course, USA, Paraguay. I think that's how you say it, Paraguay. Brazil, Philippines, of course, New Zealand, Australia, UK. Man, we've had people from tons of countries. Let's see, Birdie is Zen. Oh, Zen. Hey, how's it going, Zen? Changed your name to Birdie, bruh. McConaughey. I guess I'm saying it right. McConaughey. It's like Matthew. Is this Matthew? You know Matthew McConaughey? Try to talk like him. He's originally from Texas. He's one of my favorite actors. Hello. No, that wouldn't be right. I'm going to try to imitate Matthew McConaughey. Well, what is something he would say? What's something Matthew McConaughey would say? All right, all right. I think my bacon's about ready. It's all right. But are you in the Philippines? Yeah, bro, I'm in the Philippines. Yeah, I'm in Makati. Makati in the Philippines. I was trying to find something to prove it, but yeah, this is the Philippines. Dude, I was doing a live stream yesterday over at Market. That's a nice mall here in Makati, and it was beautiful inside. Beautiful. Looks like USA. Okay, well I'll prove it in a second. But let me finish this story. So I'm in the mall at Market. I know it's nice. It's beautiful, right? Zen. Hold on, Zen. Where are you at? I think you're in Georgia. Is that right? Looks like USA. Yeah, I know. Dude, you got places here that look better than the USA in the city. And then the country, of course, they look better because it's a beautiful tropical island. My opinion, looks better than Hawaii. And it's 70% cheaper than the USA. Why was I living in the USA so long? You know, lived in the USA for 50 years. I did live in South Korea for a year, but I didn't really care for it. Check out the bird. Got two birds up there. But anyway, when I was in the mall, my freaking signal dropped on me whenever I was talking to this beautiful girl. What we say, Maganda, is the word for beautiful over here. Pamunga Street. So I'm going to prove to you guys that I'm here in the Philippines in a second. Yeah, somebody said, Zen said it looks like USA. So what, are you a pastor now? I got to go. Bye. All right, Birdie, take care. My food is fish. There's a couple of your friends, Birdie. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Da 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 da. Ooh, what you gonna do? Ooh, raindrops keep falling. Yeah, I'm in Makati. This is part of Manila. Usually I'm out walking like crazy. Hey, Carol. Take care, Birdie. Carol says, "Good morning, Mike. You're in a hotel. Why is it where you live when Eve missed out on your live yesterday? Why are we living here? Well, we just got here from the province area, Mindoro. That's where her family's from. And we're trying to make it up here so we'll have a little bit of a better life because down there we had a pretty tough life. And she's bringing the bacon now. And thank you, ma'am. Oh, we got bacon and broccoli. Hey, now we have a microwave. So that's a good thing that we got a microwave now. You're in a hotel. Why is it where you live? So right now it's a temporary stay for a month, and we're looking at places to rent. Yeah, so we're temporarily staying here while we're checking out different places in Manila. Um, you missed out on the live yesterday. Yeah, I actually did too. I did one that was pretty long. Lasted, I don't know, an hour or so, hour and a half, I think maybe. And then I did one at the mall, one of the malls here in Manila. And Carol, you've never been to the Philippines. Have you thought about coming here? What's your thoughts? Yeah, show this outside again. I should have showed my girlfriend so people can believe I'm in the Philippines, I guess. Anyway, yeah, yeah, because it's sort of it's sort of tough to find a place. Um, I'll go walk around. I'll get phone numbers and I'll call the places, stuff like that. And we're trying to look for something we can afford. That's the big thing. Try to find something we can afford. This bacon isn't very salty. I wonder if she took the salt out of it. Trying to be healthy, but it's got broccoli. You know. Sorry about eating on here. It always tends to be. I'll be on here and there's like only one person, and I don't have any food. And then when I get five or 10 people, I start having food. No, unable to travel, medical reasons. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear about the medical issues. I'm going to tell. Ooh, look, guys. So there is another helicopter. It looks like an Army helicopter that just went over. But I'm going to tell a story about somebody. Don't forget to double tap the screen, guys. Try to get some more people in here, I guess, if you do that. But I'm going to tell you the story of whenever I was working, if you want to hear it. If not, I'm going to chill. Let's see if I can put this here. No, unable. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I got this nice rocking chair. Nice rocking chair out here at the hotel. I don't know if y'all saw the rooftop or not. Nice rooftop. This is a nice little neighborhood. It's close to the train station. And when I went on the train yesterday, I met a lady from Hungary. Yeah, Hungary. She was here in the Philippines on vacation. Probably about 30 years old. Yeah. Yeah, about 30 years old. And she was sitting right beside me on the train. Everybody on the train is Filipino, except for these two foreigners, and we happen to be sitting right beside each other. Anyway, um, she likes to travel, so that's why she was here. She's going to be here for a little while. I think it was 2 weeks. Or no, hold on. Her story was different. I think hers was 2 days. Yeah, for like 2 days and then go somewhere else. Um, Carol says, usually I plunge my bacon in boiled water to reduce the salt and dry it up with paper towel to dry it. And I'm the same way. I don't want too much salt. But this one, I don't taste any salt, bro. I like to have a little bit of salt. I mean, the salt tastes good, but it is, you know, they say it makes your blood pressure go up, I guess. I'm going to say this, Carol. Um, Whenever I got the vaccine shot, that COVID vaccine shot, my blood pressure went from normal to very high. And ever since, it's been high, ever since that vaccine shot. And it also paralyzed me for a while. And I thought I was having a heart attack. It really messed my body up. I only did one shot. Then the doctor said, don't do the other shot. And yeah, I thought it was gonna kill me. So they put me on like 5 medications after that vaccine shot. Well, I've done a lot of things since to try to clean out my system, to try to get healthy, because I could barely move. Now I'm walking. Yes, the other day I walked 9 hours. So, yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. And a friend of mine, he really truly believes in a low carb diet, the carnivore diet. And yeah, he said it's really helped him escape diabetes, like reverses diabetes and different things. Now, I personally believe in the meat, yeah, and the dark green vegetables. So, like what I'm eating right now, as a matter of fact, dark green vegetables and meat. No, that's a little overcooked, but anyway, still good to me. Um, Dang, I have heard about that vac. I never took any of them vacs. Oh yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have, bro. I mean, they lied to us. Joe Biden was saying, "You don't get it. You're gonna die. You're gonna get sick." No, you take it. You're gonna get sick. You know. So I waited a long time, and they never told us about the trial periods where people were getting hurt during the trial periods. They never let this information out. They were hiding news from us. So I did one, and a lot of people had to do them. Here in the Philippines, you were required to do it. I don't know about Australia, where Carol's from. Oh, what was the shot for? I missed it. What was the shot? That was I was talking about that. Oh, you missed that? The COVID vaccine shot. I was talking straight to you about that. Yeah, it was the COVID vaccine shot. Yeah, I took the first one. And in the USA, you had to get it for a lot of your jobs. If you were in college, you had to get it. I was doing online college. I wasn't even at the school, and we had to get it. I'm like, why? I'm here at home doing college at home. Why am I getting a freaking shot? The Deep Vote 91 shots. Can you please talk more about the 91 shots? You know, here's one thing I'm saying is back in school in the US, from what I understand, they have like about 100 shots now. They also have a lot of mental illness. Maybe it's related. Maybe these problems are related. Sorry, COVID, I had the vax. No, I'm not talking about COVID. That was my problem. I had the vaccines. I had one vaccine, and it made me paralyzed briefly. I couldn't even move, and it almost gave me a heart attack, and it raised my blood pressure up because we were talking about salt in the bacon. That's why I was bringing that up. Devoke, I got you. Radtate, 91. 19. Oh, I see what you're saying. COVID-19 goes to Devoke 91. I got you. I was banned, timed out a few times, so I use it backwards. Well, when you were banned, was it recently, or was this back in the days where they banned you to talk about it? Or are we talking about your ban nowadays? I don't think you're banned anymore. Now that they put it in so many, most of the world's bodies already. I totally disagree with taking away freedom of speech, bro. I totally disagree with that. You can say, oh, it's a good thing because we're being nice to people by not saying these words or whatever. But if you allow taking away freedom of speech to do that, then that freedom of speech could be taken away from you on whatever you want to say. Just discipline people for bad behavior and reward for good behavior. But don't take away the freedom for people to talk. Yes, I had vax. Fortunately, I was okay. But you also are telling me that you've got some medical issues. Do you think any of these medical issues are related to that? Because my blood pressure was perfect before I got vaccinated. Then when I got vaccinated, it's been up ever since. And I got put on 5 medications for different things. I could barely move. During the pandemic, 3 to 4 years passed. And that's why the doctor told me not to take the second one. Oh, okay. 3 to 4 years past the pandemic. So now, yeah, you're able to talk. Hold on. I was timed out a few years. Okay, so now you can talk freely, I think. I think so. I guess. Not related. Okay. Back in the trial period, if you look up this girl was named Maddie. And she volunteered. She was a kid. So her and her mother volunteered to go through the trial period for the vaccination, COVID vaccination. She is like eating off a feeding tube, like living in a wheelchair now. She got all messed up. This news was never put out there. And yeah, why wasn't it put out there? Because they took away our freedom of speech. That's why. There's that person that didn't believe I was in the Philippines. They thought I was in the USA. Are they still? Are they still in here? I don't think they're here, so I don't really have to prove it if they're not here. Look at this. You know what that looks like? Harrison. It looks like a real plant. So yeah, this is my lunch today. Some broccoli and bacon. This big thing here, Minute Maid orange juice drink, is you can get one of these like about 75 cents in the Philippines. That's about the cost of it. I got a big bag of frozen broccoli. That cost about $3 to $4, about $4, big bag. Probably, I don't know if it was a pound, maybe. What's up, Akash? Where is the wretched Aussie today? He's probably asleep now. Over in the USA, it's 12:34 his time, so it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning there. Name. Arkash. What are you talking about? Name. What does that mean, Arkash? Name. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, bro. Hey, bro. The last video I did, I don't know if you saw it, but I talked about you in it. I was watching that video. I was out on the islands, out there in the beach at a resort, walking around. Beautiful place, awesome place. Very peaceful, very tranquil. In Arkash, I talked about you, and I talked about Karaoke Girl about halfway through the video. Carol says about three here that juice $3. Wow. Yeah, here it's about 75 cent USD. So in Australia, about $3. Now, one good thing about Australia, though, y'all have the highest minimum wage in the world. It's like 21, at least $21. Back in my part of the USA, my area, it's not even $8 an hour. But over there, it's $21 an hour, at least. Shaking my bacon at you. Akash says, really? I don't think you must have said positive. Hey, bro, I'm not going to say anything. You have to watch it. Yeah, about halfway through it. Rantante is the one I did yesterday. The video is called I Escaped the West. I escaped the West to live out here at the beach or something like that. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, Rantate says, thanks, check you later. Really appreciate the information. I don't even know what information I gave, but you're welcome. Yes, it was the one yesterday, yeah. True, the wages are good, and the prices, any country, the wages are good, prices are high. You know, it sort of balances out. Here, the wages are low, but prices are low. Get a haircut over here, Carol? It's about $1. About $1 for a haircut. Matter of fact, I need to get one. This here's a little bit long on me. Look, I got a mohawk. But I escaped Trump. You would get more views. Um, I don't know, bro. I mean, I really should have more views than I have now. I don't know what the heck is wrong. You know, I've got almost 1,000 videos, which about half of it's live streams. But yeah, it should be more views. I've only got one that's over 25,000 views. I think I should be getting close to freaking 100,000 views now. Haircut for men there is $25. Yes, about $1 here. Massage here is only about $10. Now, a lot of the goods, though, the cost of the goods are going to be close to the same, but the services are really cheap. So, think of a good, like this chair here. Well, that's not really fair to say because it really depends on the quality and everything. I should probably go out and look at shopping stuff more. I can't afford to buy the stuff, but at least so I can get prices. Like they've got a Rolex store that sell Rolex watches. I have no idea how much a watch would cost in there, but I could at least talk about it on live stream. How much is a haircut over there in India, Akash? Probably, I bet you it's about $1, maybe $2. Akash is like, I don't know, man. I've never had my hair cut. Akash says, see what other vloggers in the Philippines who are getting views. Oh, dude, I do that. I do all the research. I watch educational videos. I am constantly working on things, man. Uh, I mean, it's doing decent enough that I'm actually making some money, though. You know, after a year, after doing it for a whole year, pretty much every day. You know, but I think it should do better. I mean, I got a friend that he started making money after about 2 months or 3 months, 2 or 3 months. He's got a freaking video that has over 300,000 views. Mine is close to 30,000. So his is like 10 times as much. And I've done like 20 times the work he's done. It's racism, my cash. The only problem is he's white too. It's racism. Anyway, I love this juice and cheap. What's everybody's favorite drink? I think there's only two people in here now. Akash says men 100 RS, that's rubies, I think, in a basic shop, but it can be up to 400 to 1,000. Bro, can you convert this to USD? Oh, you say the minimum. Yeah, the minimum, 100. Window shopping is therapy could be annoying without sufficient money. Yeah, I haven't bought clothes in forever. Actually, I bought some before I came over here because this job I had, I got like I won like credit. I won some kind of credit for Amazon. So I went online and used up that credit to buy some clothes before I came over here. But that's the last time I bought any clothes here. It was back in the U.S. about 2 years ago. This trip here is almost 2 years. The first trip I came over, I spent about a year, and then I had to leave because I ran out of money, and so I went back to the U.S. and worked for a year. $1 to $8 for a haircut, bruh. Yeah, it's about the same here. If you go into like a fancy mall, you'll probably pay about $8 if you want to go into a fancy place that says we're the best haircutters in the world or whatever. Which I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, it feels good to do that kind of thing. So I know Akash is in his 30s, and I'm in my 50s. And Carol, we don't know a lot about you. I don't I don't know if you told me how old you were. Maybe you told me 50s. I remember you told me you were in Australia. But what I'm getting at, we got the housekeeper there. I need to get that place cleaned up today. Um, Got to get those towels clean. Got to get some laundry done. But what I'm getting at is just trying to get to know you better, Carol. Any kind of information you can give us. I know you said that you had some medical condition. You're over in Australia. Anything that you feel comfortable, bringing up. Now, one of the stories is, well, you brought up that medical condition thing. I was out in Virginia in the mountains, and I was doing the selling for Schwann's, where you go door to door selling food. And there was this town that I went to. There's only one person here, man. I'm not going to tell this story with only one person in here. It's a good story. Anyway, who's still in here? Says there's just one person here. I just enjoy my bacon, bro. Where the heck is Max? Where's Joe Pa? Where's Samos? Where's Randy? Where's Big Al? Yeah. Where's everybody at? Carol says, Akash, what's rupees converted in Australia? Carol, it's probably going to be close to the US dollar. Oh, he's going to check. Now it says 2 people. We listen. I asked you about yourself, Carol. Hey, well, maybe, are you over near Sydney? I'm going to tell you that Australia. So loud. They put the chair beside the place that has the kids. And these rooms are small. Luckily, we don't have a lot of noise over there at the end where we're at. But this end is more loud. $1 and $1. Okay. What was I saying? I forgot, bro. Has your girlfriend had any luck finding a job in Manila? She hasn't yet. But not yet. But that's all I know. I wish I could tell you more, but not yet. Yeah, she hasn't had any luck yet. Yeah, I'll keep you informed later. Oh, you're over in Sydney. Okay, this is what I was going to say. the guy that I met when I was walking over here in Manila, it was on the other side of Manila, in a place by the Manila Bay, beautiful water area. I should do a video there. I've probably done one before, probably a short. But anyway, when I met that guy, we went walking, me and him. We started talking, and we went walking for over an hour, maybe 2 hours. I really wasn't keeping track of time. But he likes to walk. I like to walk, and we walked like crazy, and we talked, and he was really super cool. He's from the UK, and he told me this. Stephen, how's it going, bro? I'll read your thing here in a second. Let me finish this story. He told me this. He's been a lot of places in the world, but his favorite place he's ever been that he said he would live there is Sydney, Australia. And he's from the UK. Yeah. Now, Stephen says, has your girlfriend had any luck with finding... Oh, I thought that was Carol that said that. It was Stephen. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, not yet. She's still looking. We sort of spent a lot of time out yesterday, just having a good day. We went out to a mall. Didn't do any shopping. We don't have money to shop, but we went walk. Well, we did some. We did a little bit of some groceries, a little bit of groceries. We didn't get much. I'm trying to remember what we got. Oh, I had to get some razors. Was the main thing. Yeah, I had to get some razors. There's this place called Dolly that has them really cheap, but I've been to 2 Dollies and they're all ran out. I guess there's maybe some kind of distribution problem, or maybe there's a factory problem. I don't know. There's some kind of problem. So I had to buy the big razors and pay like double the price on razors, disposable razors. Anyway, Liam says, "Hello, Pops. Are you at home right now?" Yeah, Liam, we're staying here. We're staying here in Manila. This area here for about a month while we look for another place to stay. And we're going to try to make it in Manila. And if we can't make it here, then I guess we got to go back to the country, to the province area and live out there. Either that or I go back to the USA. I don't want to go back to the USA. You got to do what you got to do. Thanks, Akash. Do you have nice recipes like spicy food? Akash is trying to start a health bar business. Last time he talked about that anyway. Liam says, wow, hope you will have a great time in Manila, Pops. Thank you, Liam. Liam, you're in England, right? UK? Trying to remember, or Philippines. England, Philippines. Or New Zealand. Somewhere over here. Heck, I don't know. See, when you come to my channel, you don't see me like doing a bunch of drinking and smoking. But I drink and smoke a little bit. Instead, you see me eating broccoli. I'm no angel, that's for sure. I'm not going to tell people I'm an angel because I'm not. I'm not a devil either, though. I'm just a regular guy, somewhere in the middle. Liam says, wow, let's see. No, I'm in the Philippines. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Okay. Yeah, I remember sort of young guy, maybe 16, something like that. Are they out of school now? I think everybody's out of school here. I think it's like a summer break here. The thing is, I think there's more than one. I think there's more than one Liam that comes to my life. Or maybe you're about 18. I think Liam's about 18 years old. 17, 18, something like that. Man, that bacon and broccoli is good, though. You too, Liam. Take care, man. Carol. Yeah, Eve she's a great cook. Excellent. She is a very, very great cook. She hasn't had a lot of experience, making a lot of things though. She makes a lot of, Philippine dishes. Um, if you want a healthy dish, Carol, tinola is a good healthy dish in the Philippines. Tinola is Tana, tinola, halata, Tanola. Yeah. Steven says, I saw a video the other day of you and your girlfriend and two other people at the beach. How long does it take to go to the beach from where you are? Well, that particular video you saw, I was probably in a different area. Now I'm in Manila here. So to go to the beach from here is going to be probably about 4 or 5 hours to a decent beach. There is a beach that's close by, but it's not that nice. And when I say close by, it's probably about 30 minutes away, but it's not a very nice beach. Whereas the really nice beaches, about 4 to 5 hours from here, Stephen, Manila. Now, where we were staying at in the province area, I could walk to the beach in about 20 minutes where I was staying. But what I would do here is I'd just take a bus and relax on the bus and let the bus take me to the beach. And it would take, like I said, probably about 4 or 5, probably about 5 hours, close to 5, maybe 4. I don't know, 4 to 5 hours. I've been to the mountains from here. I haven't did the trip to the beach from here. Now, to the mountains, it took about 4 to 5 hours, same thing. So from Manila, you can be in a nice mountain area or a nice beach area in about almost 5 hours by taking a bus. Now, if you take a car, you can get there quicker. You could rent a car, or you can have a personal driver. A lot of foreigners just get a personal driver that has a car and take some places because it's so cheap to have a personal driver. But if you want cheapest, the bus. They even got a bus that goes from here up into the mountains that you can has beds on it that you can lay down and go to sleep during that 5-hour trip. You could just sleep in the bed on this bus. It's a new bus they started doing. Now the cost is going to be higher than buying a bus that just does seats. And a lot of times they'll play movies on these buses. So you can sit there, relax, watch a movie, or they might play some American music. Usually American when they play music. It's usually American, but sometimes it might be, you know, Filipino, but not normally. I say 95% of the time it's American. Let's see. Goosup says, no lady boys, watch out for romance scams. Yeah, I've been talking about this quite a bit. The scamming. Be very careful out here on scams. Now, I'm going to say you will feel like this is the best place in the world if you do it right. If you do it wrong, you might feel like it's the worst place in the world. If you decide to get scammed and have somebody take $1 million from you, yeah, then it can feel like the worst place in the world. Be selective. You know, most of the people here are wonderful, but you still have a lot of people that are not. And I talk about this stuff in my videos. Yeah. And the ladyboy thing that that Goosup is talking about. Yeah. I think they're worse than the women, in my opinion, for scamming. Yeah. Because they got a guy's mind, you know. They are really out to get whatever they can get, and they can make themselves look very, very attractive. These LBs. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. I mean, I see the trans we're talking about here, the trans that look a lot better than some females, some normal females. Carol says tenolang dish. Yes, tenola. T. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Anyway, it's tenola. L-A at the end, not L-G. Um, maybe there's some, anyway, nice spicy. I would try it. Yeah, actually, the tinola was not spicy. Yeah, we never made it spicy. Rose Vita says, "Oh, if you touch that wire, it's going to hurt you." Okay, thank you for letting me know that, Rose Vita. How you doing today, girl? Good morning to you. Namaste. I don't think I've ever said that to you. Namaste, Rosvita. How's everything going, girl? You married yet? You haven't really been talking much about the relationship stuff yet. I mean, lately. But yeah, this probably sort of gives off some Indian vibes here, being in the city. Steven says he don't have to touch the wire to get hurt. The microwaves coming off it will give you cancer. Oh, really? I'm close enough to it. Maybe I need to get away from it. Thank you. I better get out of here then. Now that you bring this up, that's not cool. Okay, Stephen, what kind of work do you do? Are you a professional cancer person? Let's see. Yeah, we finished this bacon, and then we're good. It's good, same as old. You know, in that case, when people have to go up the thing and they have to work on the stuff, wouldn't those people have cancer? All those people? that are working on those wires and stuff there. It don't work now. What did you used to do? Good, same as old, says Rosvita. You know, cancer really seems like a big mystery to me. I've seen people smoke for it, you know, over 100 years, never got cancer. Oh, okay. Stevens in construction. Remember where you were from, Steven? Sorry, I just don't. Maybe you told me, maybe you didn't. Carol says, heard about men leaving their countries to be with younger women, then disappointed to say it. Yeah, I mean, disappointment's gonna happen from everything. You know, I don't think there's anything in life you can't be disappointed in. You know, it's gonna happen from everything. But Australia is actually the place that I always want to go. Massachusetts. Massachusetts 5. What is that? Massachusetts 5. But anyway, I think you're talking about Massachusetts. Yeah, whenever you say that, I think about Goodwill Hunting, bro. Watching Matt Damon and Ben Affleck doing that. Was it Goodwill Hunting? I think it was a Goodwill Hunting movie. Massachusetts, yeah. Then be disappointed. Um, trying to talk more about that, Carol, but my brain's not quite working good enough to really think about it. Maybe I need some sugar. Get one of these wafers. This is a good dessert that's not too high in sugar. Microwave is a myth. Lots of people use microwave. Yeah, I agree with that. What are you doing? Okay, go ahead. I thought you were trying to steal it. She's going to open it up for me. I thought she was trying to steal it. I'm going to say that here, too. That's a good point. Being in the Philippines, many times I thought somebody took something from me or whatever, and I was always wrong. Every single time, because I'm always out to protect, and and I don't know what you would say, what you call it, but every single time I have been wrong. Yeah, I don't trust people. I don't trust any. I don't trust anybody at all. 100%. 100%. I don't trust anybody. 100%. Now I might trust someone 90%, 50%, whatever, but I won't trust anybody 100%. Myself. Carol says microwave is a myth. Oh yeah, we just said that one. Yeah, I mean apparently because microwaves have been around for a long time, and I mean it seems like it. But the mystery of cancer, where exactly does it come from? I don't know. I mean, I know two people right now got lung cancer. And you know, it's so mysterious. Cancer happen whenever, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. It just happens whenever. Now, I'm going to say that if I was to have that, I think I would fast for like 3 days, maybe. I don't know how long. Maybe a week. I don't know. But I think I would fast for a very long time. Probably 5 days would probably be good. And I'm not a medical advisor. I don't give medical advice, not financial advisor. Got to do that disclaimer crap, all that kind of crap. But anyway, I think I'd fast for like 5 days and see if it could help. And like I was just saying, I got a friend over here in the Philippines that's on the carnivore diet, and he told me it reversed his diabetes. Steven says they are shielded, so you do get the camera from get the cancer. They are shielded, so you don't get cancer from the microwave. Okay, so am I going to have cancer now that I was out there sitting down? One check. Hey, welcome back, brother. He's from he or she. I don't know if you're a girl or a boy. I don't know. I have no idea. Even if you have long hair, I still don't have an idea. Even if you have makeup now, I still don't know. But anyway, Malaysia. One chuck. Okay, you're a boy. One chuck. My bro is from Malaysia. So this has a hazel, no, not hazel, it's mocha flavor to it. Yummy yum in the Philippines. Really good with coffee. Babe, can we get some more coffee? Coffee? How you doing? Chuck. How you doing today? Welcome. And you too, Stephen. I don't think I did a greeting with you as well. I'm pretty bad at that. I'm really not the kind of person that likes to talk in front of a bunch of people, to be honest with you. I know I seem like maybe comfortable with it, but I'm not. I'd rather just in person, just chill. And yeah, I have no brothers, no sisters, so I've made it in my life where I can adjust to whoever's around me and feel like everybody's a brother and sister to me. Um, and yeah, I really appreciate relationships because of that, because of not having a brother and sister. And leaving home when I was 15, it's I've seen all sorts of relationships, stay in different places after I was 15 years old until I got to 18, and then I was able to go in the army and then meet a lot of other people from different states. Yeah, I'm finished with that juice. How are you doing? What check? What are you up to today? What's your plan? Any YouTubing? Today's Saturday, right? Okay, I need to put another video out. I'm gonna put a video out today. I'm gonna put a video out tomorrow. I got a bunch ready. I just have to get them prepared. And anyway, let's see. I haven't decided which ones are going to go out. Carol says, mystery. I know people that don't smoke, drink healthy, get diagnosed. Exactly. It's so mysterious. It's like anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. I mean, I don't know what to do, man. Yeah, maybe the cure is to smoke. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Don't everybody start going crazy. Don't start saying, "Hey, no, you shouldn't smoke." Anyway, I don't know, bro. And then those little kids, right? The little kids that get stuck. It's so weird. says it's genetic. Mm. How's your job search thing coming? Uh-huh. Put a lot of applications and you're waiting? Okay. Yeah, I'm sort of enjoying the air condition. So hopefully we can still keep an air conditioner. Um, anyway, Carol says, mystery, I know people. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Never mind. Anyway, there's not many people in here. Akash, who's probably watching that video I was telling him about. Like, wonder what Mike said about me. He's so crazy. He's so bad boy. Are you watching Korean? She's watching a Korean drama while she has some lunch. Man, I hate to go back out there. He said, they said you're close to that thing, you get cancer.
Close to where?
The thing down here.
You can just have cancer without doing anything.
You can have cancer without doing anything. What? Coffee. Okay, yeah, I'll be back in a second. I just want to check something out. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks for the bad news. Yeah, and I was sitting over there too. I think that's even closer. Man, that sucks. I'm just going to take the rocket chair and move it down to the other end. Did they give you a good deal on the rental you have for the month of Manila? Yeah, they have a rate, a monthly rate. Yeah, for 1 month is about half the price of a daily rate. I mean, daily rate. So I can get I got it already for 1 day for 1,300. You know, to check the place out, see if I like it. I always like to do that here because there's always different issues at different places. So that way, if you check out a place for 1 day, you can find out what all the issues are to see if you're going to be like happy with it. Carol says Akash is a very funny character, entertains with funny statements. Yeah, I like Akash. He's been with me for a long time. Surprised he doesn't leave because I do the Indian accent and I make fun of him. So I'm surprised he never leaves. But he knows I'm joking. He's a what do you call it? Good sense of humor. Has a good sense of humor. Yeah. He's a nice guy, and I really do like Indian people, to be honest with you. I used to spend a lot of time with people in India, back in North Carolina, in the USA. We had a lot of Indian people. I just like people from all around the world, man, as long as it's decent people. You know, that's the only thing that matters to me. As long as it's good people, it doesn't matter where you're from. Now, if you're a bad person, then it's totally opposite. Yeah, he keeps trying to date Eve's sister. Eve's sister is a boy. I hate that noise. Eve's sister is a virgin, the one that he's trying to date. And then she has two other sisters. One of them has a boyfriend, and the other one is married. And then she has a brother singing. doing karaoke. If ever you're in. So funny. I love it. I love the music. I love that old American music. Now that song, how old is it? I don't know, maybe 30 years old, 35, maybe 40 years old. I don't know. At least 30 years old, I think. All right. Each sister, yeah. Yeah, he keeps trying to talk to her. She's not having it. She's not easy to get. She told me, she told me she wanted a Russian guy. Akash, he's an Indian guy. So, I don't know. I feel sorry for him. Just because he's not Russian, that's discrimination. That's messed up, bro. That reminds me of that movie. What was that movie? That Indian movie I want to watch. I haven't seen it yet.
Idiots.
Three Idiots. Yeah, I want to watch that. But I want to go to. I don't want to watch it on a cell phone.
Watch it on TV.
Oh well, if you can find it, we'll watch it.
I already watched it. You said you did. I'm gonna with that.
Carol says I found karaoke. It's very popular in the Philippines. Yeah, yes, it's very popular. So in Manila, if I had to guess, there's probably over 500 places to do karaoke in Manila. Yeah, in Manila, I'd say there's at least 500 places to do karaoke in this metro city with 25 million people. At least 500. That's probably more than the movie places. Now, that's a total guess. It's not like I'm super smart with knowledge. It's totally guessing. But yeah, karaoke is huge over here. And a lot of people get the machines and they have them in their house. So they don't even have to go to karaoke places. I might as well end this because I've been on here for about an hour and a half and my regular people haven't even showed up. I hardly have any. I have like just three people. And holding a phone, it's a pain. But yeah, walking around holding the phone, trying to avoid a bunch of noise around me. And then when I go out, all the freaking heat. It's always something. This coffee is freaking delicious. It's very delicious. And it's, I don't know, maybe I can lose some weight from this. This is, yep, sugar free. I don't get any money from these guys, but I definitely am saying, hey, I think it's good. It's got the stevia in it, and I really like it. It's a 3-in-1, has cream in it. Carol says lots of people don't like dating Indians, not sure why. I know, because there's a lot of engineers. They have a lot of engineers. Let me ask. Hold on. Yeah, but you're a woman, Carol. Would you date someone from India? I'm gonna ask Eve. I want to get your response first, though. Then I'll get her response. Would you date someone from India? That freaking wafer was awesome. Anybody in here? Would you date a person from India? Steven says, even Steven, would you date a girl from India? Or a guy if you're into that. Let's say Steven says, I would rather have the heat instead of the damp, cool weather here in. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way, bro. And a freaking Baguio. Oh, you dated an Indian girl, Alan? I know I released a video, Alan. It wasn't a dating video about dating and stuff. I'm going to try to put one of those out today. Something about dating because yeah, I forgot which ones I have ready. I have a couple ready. I have to figure out which one I want to put out. No, because of their cultural beliefs. Okay. Um, they're beautiful. Oh, Alan says they're beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Eve talks about that some. She talks about how beautiful the Indian women are. And I haven't never dated a woman from India, but yeah, I think they're beautiful too. I agree. She was mixed with Thai, Vietnam, Vietnamese girl, but I haven't dated a Thai girl or an Indian girl. It will stay single and enjoy my hobbies. Yeah, I don't blame you, Stephen. Be a single man free. Carol says, as friends, yes, some are Christians. Yeah, I was trying to remember if Akash is a Christian. I know one of them is that comes in my life. I don't know if it was Akash or who it was. Let's see. And Rose Vita, she's from India too. Mike, you know me. No, I don't know you. What's up, Giak? Giak? Who's Giak? Now tell me who you are, bro. The picture finally came up. That was weird. Well, we're starting to get some more people in here, so I can stick around. My battery's good. I guess my Wi-Fi is okay as long as my Wi-Fi is working. Let's see. And I hate to say that, but I just hate if there's just one person in my life. I just get tired of holding the phone for one person all the time. Sorry about that. If it makes you feel bad, but I mean, basically, there's no. Anyway, I don't do this for fun. Let's put it that way. Uh Jake Sindin's Indian. Do what? Seeds India. Oh, you're Indian, Jake. Jake, you're Indian. Okay, I got you. Alan C says, but you dated over 70 women. Yeah, the Filipinas. Yeah, I dated over 70 Filipinas. I haven't counted them, but I know it's at least 70. Mmm, this freaking wafer's good, bro. Nick is trolling. Jaik is trolling, I guess. Jaik, you're trolling, bro. I can't see the picture. What's that a picture of? Somebody in a green shirt or something like that. Where you be trolling from? What country you be trolling from, bro? I tell you, I became like a little bit of friends or good friends with people from different countries here in the Philippines, Australia, um, UK. Um, what's that one country? I forgot that country. Denmark. I think it was Denmark. Um, USA, of course, and Africa. And Jake, talk please. And India. I don't think I've I don't think I've hung out with anybody from India here. They have Indians here. I don't think I've hung out with any of them here. I think they're too busy doing loans to people and counting the money. There was this one guy though. He was close to us, and he was looking for a cat. I remember that. He looked like an Indian guy anyway. Did you say that guy was Indian? The guy with the cat. Remember? You know him? Do you know him? She just assumed he was Indian.
Yeah, he told me. He's Indian.
He told you he was Indian? Yeah. So y'all did talk?
A little.
About what?
No, Leo, and after that incident, Leo and I were walking on the street, and he was on his bicycle, and he said sorry for intruding. And he said he's from India.
Oh, okay. Alan C says, "Who's your favorite girl from the '70s?" Trying to get me in trouble. Trying to get me in trouble. Let's see. Jake says, "I live in the U.S." Carol says, "African people are very nice, kind-hearted." Yeah, she was a nice lady. It was a pretty lady, dressed up lady, in her 20s, and quiet, nice lady. Uh, Alan C says Indians are good money in business. Yeah, technology, math, stuff like that, and we are definitely, saying the whole group, but not the whole group. Can't say the whole group for everybody. But anyway, Akash, I don't think he's very good at anything. No, I'm just kidding, Akash. Um, and you asked about favorite. Okay, thinking about it, bro. You have to say in what way, what kind of favorite, like with what. Jock says, Mick, let me tell you something funny. You're for heat. Okay, this is probably Akash. Y'all like Korean dramas? She's watching a Korean drama, and I really haven't spent time watching them, except for that one movie, Parasite, and it was a good movie. Carol says, "Have y'all watched? What do y'all think of Korean dramas?" Let's see. Carol says, "Alan, do not get Mike into trouble. How about you let us know no disclose?" I got you. Alan says, "Eve number one, but who's number two?" Nice and friendly. Oh, nice and friendly. Nice and friendly would be that. Yeah, she was. I got to be careful with this. She was a virgin. Okay, I'll just say it. She was a virgin. All right. Dag. Trying to remember her name. She was very, very friendly. She was very, very nice and friendly. Yeah, but is that what you want? You want nice and friendly. Compatibility is very important. I think compatibility is the main thing in a relationship. Yeah, I mean, even like you watching me, or watching other people, you're compatible. you know, anything you're compatible with, like me playing pickleball. I love pickleball. Pickleball loves me, so we're compatible. I love this. It loves me. It comes to me. We're compatible. So